Hello minions, and welcome to this, the very first video with me, Clocktower Tom. This is going to be the first video where we look at how to play and how to storytell the characters of the social deduction game Blood on the Clocktower. This award-winning game was created by Stephen Medway in the Pandemonium Institute. It's currently the #1 ranked party game on Board Game Geek, and is one of my favourite games of all time. I highly recommend that you look at their official website, bloodontheclocktower.com. Before we really start to look at the characters in any detail, how you play and how you storytell them, let's have a quick look at what the game is all about. Blood on the Clocktower is a social deduction game, where every player gets a unique character and a unique ability. As a group, you're going to be divided into two teams, the blue, good team, and the red, evil team. The good team is made up of townsfolk, and these are going to be the majority of the players in your game. They might have abilities that will let them gather information, to try and find out if other players are telling the truth or they're lying, or to perform powerful actions. Also on the good team are the outsiders. Now some of these characters have slightly less useful abilities to the good team, and sometimes they can be downright detrimental. Trying to kill the good guys is the evil team. Usually one demon who's going to wake up in the night and pick somebody to kill. And the demons are backed up by their minions. These are powerful players with the ability to poison the well of information, stop good players' abilities from working, and some that might actually be able to kill other players themselves. In order to win this game, the evil team must get it down to 2 living players, and as long as one of them is the demon, evil wins. The good team's job is simple: find and execute the demon. Each cycle in the game is made up of a night phase and a day phase. In the night, all the players have their eyes closed if you're playing in person, and the storyteller goes round from player to player, giving out information, asking them to pick players, and getting the demon to choose their kills. During the day, players are allowed to leave their seats and have private conversations with each other, and share as much or as little of their information as they choose. If you're playing in person, you're going to get up, walk off to a corner of the room with one or multiple people and have a conversation. However, you can't really do that if you're playing online. So the official Blood on the Clocktower app has some great functionality, including private chats, being able to whisper in secret to your neighbours, and rooms so that multiple people can talk together at once. Whilst the storyteller can't flat out lie to you, unless the rules of the game say that they can, players can say whatever they want to each other. Good players might want to lie. Evil players will almost certainly want to lie. And as a town, it'd be your job to try and work out the truth amongst the lies. At the end of the day, town comes together for the nominations phase. Any living player is going to be able to nominate any other player for execution. You usually get a prosecution and a defence, with sometimes players adding pertinent information onto either side. One of the really good things about Blood on the Clocktower compared to some other games is that the dead players can still talk. They play an almost full part of the rest of the game, they just don't have their ability anymore. After a nomination is made, town needs a simple majority of the living to execute that player. The living can vote for as many people as they like, but the dead only have one final vote for the rest of the game, so they need to think about using it wisely. If the demon is executed, then the good team wins. If not, then the game continues. That's pretty much the basics of the game for now. Like with most games, you're going to learn more about the rules the more that you play the game. If you go out and buy a physical copy of the game, it comes with what are called the base 3 scripts. These are Trouble Brewing, Bad Moon Rising, and Sexton Violets. If you play online, you might come across any one of thousands of custom scripts created by the other players. For now, we're going to stick to the base 3 scripts, and in the next video, we're going to start off looking in depth at the characters you can play in Trouble Brewing, and specifically how to storytell for those. That's all for this video. As always, please do like the video and subscribe to the channel. I am Clocktower Tom, and I'll catch you all next time.